Okay, simplify the sum or difference. For the first one, number 11, notice it is a sum. We are adding them together, which means the second trinomial, this one right here, 2u cubed minus 7u plus 6, that does not change sign. We're multiplying everything by positive 1, which makes them stay the same. Okay, so there's nothing you need to do to change the sign on those. Now, you just have to simply identify what goes together, what are like terms, and let's underline what the like terms are. We've got u cubed terms, underlined there in green. We've got a u squared term, but there's no other u squared term on the other polynomial. And then we've got a u term, nothing matching on the other one. And then we've got underlined in purple the constants. Okay, so we're going to put the green ones together. 2u cubed and 2u cubed is 4u cubed. Okay, the next one is the u squared term, and there's nothing that combines with that. There's no other u squared term, so we just write it as it is, plus 6u cubed, or I'm sorry, 6u squared. Okay, there's nothing that combines with the u term underlined in pink, so we just write that negative 7u, and then the two constant terms underlined in purple, positive 3 and positive 6, combine to be positive 9. So if we look and say, where do we see that answer? Remember, we're going to be putting it in descending order from the highest degree term first to the lowest degree, and you see that's answer D, 4u cubed plus 6u squared minus 7u plus 9. Right there. Okay. Now, let's do this one. Number 12. Okay. Right here, this is a difference. They're subtracting. Notice that it says subtract the second polynomial. Okay. And since that's the case, we're essentially going to be getting the opposite sign for all of those second things. The subtracting a negative 7x to the fourth, negative 1 times negative 7 is positive 7x to the fourth. Okay? And then that negative 7 times negative 5, I'm sorry, that negative of negative 5 is plus 5. And then that negative of negative 9x is positive 9x. Okay? So we're combining that with what was in there in this first polynomial. Okay? So let's underline what kind of terms we have that go together. Well, we've got an x to the fourth term and an x to the fourth term, underlined there in green. We've got an x term, negative 7x, and an x term, positive 9x. Those go together. And we've also got a constant term of positive 5 and another constant term of positive 5. So when we write this out, we say, combining the two x to the fourth terms underlined in green, we've got negative 5 plus 7, which is positive 2. And they stay what they are, x to the fourth terms. Okay, when you add things together, they stay what they are. You just add the coefficients. So negative 5 plus 7 is 2, x to the fourth. Now we've got to combine the x terms. We've got negative 7x and positive 9x, underlined in pink. Negative 7x and positive 9x becomes positive 2x. And we've got to combine the constant terms that are underlined in purple. Positive 5 and positive 5 is positive 10. And then what we're doing is we're looking for that answer. Do we see that answer? 2x to the fourth plus 2x plus 10? We do. That is answer D. Okay? And again, one more time, for number 13, let me move this down a little bit to get some space. We are subtracting right there. So that means everything in the second trinomial will change sign. So if we're subtracting all of that, we will get a negative 8x squared, negative 8w squared. That negative out front of the parentheses will change it to a negative 2w. And that negative out front will change that negative 3 to a positive 3. And we're going to combine that with everything in the first polynomial. So let's take a look at what we've got in common. We've got w squared terms and w squared terms there. We've got w terms, and we've got constant terms and constant terms to combine. So let's combine the w squared terms. We've got 4w squared in the first one, and negative 8w squared. So that becomes negative 4w squared. They stay what they are. Now the w terms underlined in light blue, negative 7w minus 2w is negative 9w. And then finally the constant terms underlined in pink, negative 6 plus 3 is negative 3. Sorry, I got a little one. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look for that answer, and we see that answer A, negative 4w squared minus 9w minus 3 is the answer that we've got right there. That's it.